Welcome to another fabulous episode of NT Sheep's Digital Wonderlands. Welcome back, my little lambs. Today we're taking a look at the Salt of the Earth double barrel shotgun. It's a special reward from the old survival mode that used to be in the game. So these are legacy weapons. You are not going to be able to find them anymore. I think technically they are tradable, so if you come across a player who's been in the game like me since day one and they have it, they might be willing to part with it, but other than that, you will not find this weapon anymore in the game. So we're going to be doing our standard testing of trying it out on some ghouls. Then we'll go to Huntersville, and then there may be an event about to pop up according to my clock, so we'll see what we can do with that. Well, here we can see the classic VAT stupidity. My first two shots, which had, fairly high VAT chance, were complete misses, yet a 69% chance, was direct hit. I'm also going to change out my perk cards real quick. I was playing earlier doing some raiding, so I was on my other build, but I pulled out my Kabloom just for some basic harvesting I was having to do, and I noticed I was getting better criticals if I was targeting enemies in the head, so I'm toying with the idea of possibly adjusting this build, so we're going to see how well that works. Well, it's kind of hard to tell. A couple of the critical hits that I got in the head before I swapped out perks were fairly high. The one critical hit that I got when I also used the stored up critical meter, that definitely was pretty darn good. So I may have to play around with this a bit more and do another video for testing, but we're going to go ahead and just keep on going, taking out some ghouls on the other side and see what happens. Then we're going to move on to Huntersville. Damn floater won't come out of the ground. He must be scared.
What's that?
Salt of the Earth handled itself well against the super mutants in a fairly big firefight. The bonus reload speed definitely helped us. 2 shots was usually all it took to take out a super mutant, so I would say for basic everyday running around, if you can get at the Salt of the Earth, it would be good. But truthfully, with the new legendary crafting system they introduce, it should be fairly simple for you to build one of these on your own. All you got to do is get the right mods and put them on. Okay, luckily as long as we have close range, the Salt of the Earth looks like it's doing fairly good against the Mirelurks for this event, so we should be able to handle ourselves okay. Hopefully a couple other people might join, but I don't foresee a problem. There's just the Mirelurks come fast, so we might run into problems with our reload time. Well, we've pretty much got this event licked. All we got to do is take out these last few Mirelurks, and that's going to complete the event for us. Salt of the Earth is a fairly interesting double-barrel shotgun. A nice little blast from the past, from the old Survivor days of Fallout 76. You may be able to find somebody that might have this shotgun, and might part with it for enough caps or something. But with the Legacy system, I think it would be just as easy to go ahead and build one on your own. The mods for it are fairly normal ones. 2-shot. I think we got the Hitman's, which gives you bonus damage when you're aiming down sights. And then the 15% reload speed. I see those for sale quite a lot in people's camps, so those are fairly easy to get a hold of. But that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, my little lambs, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands.